What is up, y'all? All right, let's go. I feel so out of it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on, at least solo, on my own channel, I should say. Because I've been done like 2 lives this week already, or last week. This week, last week. If y'all could hear me, let me know. How are y'all doing this weekend? Did you find anything cool? And what are y'all working on tonight? Alright. I'm gonna list some Funko Pops. That's what I'm gonna leave them. They're a little bit more like cool. Thank you. Thank y'all. I don't know why the comments come in so late. What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing? I know it's Sunday, and I don't know who all's in football or anything like that, but I usually don't care. So, let me listing. Nice, Barbara. All right, so we got Fozzie Bear. And we got, is it Dr. Smiles? I think Dr. Smiles. Keep an eye out for these. These are definitely a bolo. So, let me look up. I'm going to look up. I think the Dr. Smiles, I think he's the one that's like, he's worth it. What's up, Doll Bills? I'm switching until I get everything put away. I'm a death file. I wish I could say that, honestly. I wish I could say that I'm not a source. Yeah, but I do. This week is going to be a sit-down week. There's no sourcing this week. Let's do Funko Pop. I think it's Dr. Smiles? Dr. Smiles? Who is it? It's Mr. Smiles? Who is it? What's his name? I'm going to Google it. I don't like all the lab swords. I never knew Goonies had shirts. I remember watching them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goonies. We never say die. Hey, you guys. I think it's Dr. Teeth. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna do something. Smiles, teeth, something like that. All right, cool. Teeth. It's been a long time since I've seen anything Muppets related. And then we've got to change this music. I hate that I can't put like cool music on here. Let's see, let's go solds. Let's see, so Dr. Teeth, Funko Pop, loose, out of box. Recently sold for $79.99. So I would call that a bolo for this little guy. I think he might have a mark on him now. Magic eraser out. We got him, and then we got Fozzie Bear. So let's look at Fozzie. Hello.
It's not hot up here. It's great.
Yeah, it's very nice. You can move the bag. There's just bags everywhere. Just move them.
I'm just going to take pictures and list here.
Let's see, let's go to solds.
You want a Fozzie?
Yeah, I already looked up Dr. Teeth. Sold.
Were you able to figure out that line on his cheek?
It looks like pencil. I should be able to get it off. Yeah, and Fozzie just recently sold for $54.95. So, I would say those are bolos. Howdy, voiceover guy.
Howdy. Happy Sunday.
I hear the mighty voice.
Never forget.
You're just the voiceover guy. The voice of God.
It's Never Forget Day.
Do what?
It's Never Forget Day. You know what that means, right?
Yes. Like magic eraser. There we go. What? People are saying hi. Just need a small piece. What's everybody working on? And hello to the lurkers. Let's see.
Come right off?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Well, it just looked like a pencil mark.
So the other comps I saw on him were pretty dirty, and they kind of scuffed up.
Well, I mean, I just looked at one just like had recently sold for like, what did I say? It was like 90 something or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Nice.
No, he's cleaned up now. He's good to go. I think nothing listed earlier. What's up, Harry? How are you? How are you doing? We still need to plan our lives so we can go over best military movies, war movies. Clean up Jack's face here a little bit.
Those were all pretty dirty. What was he going for?
I don't know. I haven't looked him up yet. I'm just gonna wipe off his face while I'm like cleaning off these other ones. Let's get these cleaned up and then I'll start listing them. It's a plan. I don't know. Clean off his face. He's pretty scuffed up. We even got the awesome stuff on here. I will do that, Harry. I will make my list. Glasses and tray set. We put it up in the elbow grease.
Creepy.
What? What's creepy?
Whoa. I just found a...
What's up, Tam and Belle? How are you? Thank you guys for stopping in. What is it? What did you do? A car manual? I need a type of rag.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
A handwritten bill of sale for this motorcycle.
Oh, yeah?
For this manual that I'm listing.
Wait, what?
Selling a 1968 Triumph Bonneville.
What's the year on the paper?
It doesn't say a year on the paper, but it's a 1968 Bonneville 650cc motorcycle.
Sorry, some art for the evening. Yeah, me scrubbing Funko Pops with the magic erasers.
$50 for this motorcycle.
What year was it?
It doesn't say a year on the actual bill of sale, but
you would think you would say that if it was a bill of sale.
Typically, you put a date on it. Yeah. Look how old that is.
When do they stop putting swirls on the inside of envelopes? Yeah. That's what you're talking about. Isn't that cool?
Listing a
Haynes
Haynes manual for a Triumph motorcycle. Found that inside of it.
Where are you, Maryland? Halfway between Baltimore and Annapolis. Nice. We're over like Frederick County is where we're at. What's up, Paul? Thanks, Paul. What's up, Jen? How are you? Yes, I'm getting back in the swing of things and getting my life back together. Everything's just been kind of all over the place. It's been kind of hectic the last several weeks, and between like school and then I went down to Texas for like 10 days to see my family, and coming back and just trying to get back into things. And I'm out of my funk, which feels nice. That just sucked. I think the whole thing with summer slowdown like really got to me because it was my first time really dealing with it since I've only been doing like technically like reselling for a year and a half. And coming in when I did, summer wasn't the same because everybody was at home and buying things online. So it was a little different. So this year it was a little kicked my ass a little bit, and but no, getting back into it, getting things listed, and gearing up for quarter 4, Q4, getting that all going. So get all the toys out. So yeah, be good. What's up, AM? Not Kyle. I'm still gonna call you Kyle. That's just I can't. Like Paul ruined that for me. It's stuck in my head. It's not going anywhere. All right, so we got. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. Jackson take a little time. I'm gonna put him over the side. Thor. What is this one?
I don't know.
He's awfully shiny. I should say sparkly. Let's see.
Is he missing something?
Once upon a time. Rumpelstiltskin is who he is.
Is that really?
Yeah, it's Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. I think I watched like the very first season of that show. Here's why I did not know who he was.
Shiny?
I think he's supposed to be sparkly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's sparkly.
Okay.
Let's go look up Rumpelstiltskin. What's the best toy you ever found to flip? Oh boy.
I found vintage Star Wars figures.
Well, yeah, Star Wars
for $25. I sold for $3.50.
Well, I think anything. Well, I shouldn't say anything. Majority, there's certain Star Wars that do well, like vintage ones.
No.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything big that stands out to me, honestly.
The best flip I think so far were the 2 Grateful Dead.
Well, yeah, the golf head covers, the Grateful Dead ones, which were like what, 200 something a piece.
A little over 200 a piece.
Yeah, we paid $3 each for them, so that's like probably the highest ones we've had. I gotta reevaluate my Lisa Frank bag.
Yeah, I would drop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. Well, I might separate them too. I'm trying to think.
Toy-wise?
I've done really good with like Transformers. I've done well with Octonauts, Wildcrats. Anything PBS related is usually what I do well on. Thank you, Tam Bell. Yes, Goonies are awesome. I'm gonna start calling Paul Charlie because the first time I see him, I'm gonna hit him with a knee and give him a Charlie horse. Yes, please do. I can't stop rolling. I'm going downhill. At least it's not better than falling backwards. I'll roll all the way over. Alright, I need to change this music. This is like. I wish they could like. I wish you could like loop through the music on here, but you can't. Put everybody to sleep. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. Is you hit your buttons.
Type on my listing.
Hopefully your chair is a bit sturdier. Now it is. I got it. This one was free off of Marketplace, but this is a decent chair. It's a nice chair, and it's not it's not a mid-century chair, vintage chair, and I don't think the bolts will rip out of the bottom of it. Chair issues. It's been a while, but feel free to know some things never change. Yes, dollar bills. Yes, I will never live that down. That'll always be part of my legacy here on YouTube. You sell on Whatnot? No, I do not sell on Whatnot. I applied to try it out back at the very end of December this past year. I didn't get approved until about a month later, and by that time I had just started doing eBay. So to keep it a little bit easier on myself and not try to take on everything at one time, I decided to stick with eBay because I know that could be a little more think the longevity of that was on my mind rather than doing Whatnot, because I think Whatnot at the time is before everybody started doing it. I didn't know how I would keep up with doing the inventory for that. So I mean, I potentially would have enough for that, but I'm good with doing eBay and Macari right now. I do a little bit of Poshmark here and there. Yes, knock on wood, don't you use your head to do it. Exactly. What's up, Santa? How are you? How are you doing?
Don't make me invest in more pool noodles.
Huh?
For your desk.
Yeah, I can put the pool noodles. Yeah, I just have a little sliver of it somewhere around here. I should just do that on my lives. I'll just like open it up, or like I'll start
taping some pool noodle to your
me
desk.
putting like, pool noodle on my desk. Dropping things. All right, let's do some Dr. T. Let's get him up. Oh, it's nice to see you. Nice to see everybody in here. Yeah, I've been missing doing lives. Like I said in the beginning, I've done this past week. I was invited to do 2 different lives this past week, which was nice. It was nice to do that, and I miss being with people. I miss chatting. All right, let's go to eBay. Find some souls. Yes, I did notice that Crazy Lamp Lady has been crossing over into Maryland a whole lot more lately, and she's been going to all the Goodwills that I go to, which I'm really shocked that I haven't ran into her at some point. I don't know. How do y'all feel about, like, I guess, I don't know. I think it's funny to me that she's actually crossing over this far into, it's not me, she's in Carlisle, which isn't that far from us. But the fact that she
just in Carlisle,
yeah,
so it was like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's an hour and 15 minutes to get down here. But the fact that she's been down here so frequently lately, because she's going to Frederick, she's going to Middletown, she's going to Walkersville. She's hitting up all the ones that I like to go to. Oh, and Thurmont. That's another one she goes to. But she has a tendency to go to all of them. So yeah. But actually, like with Crazy Lamp Lady, she's actually technically one of the first resellers I started watching on YouTube, and she's for one of those ones that got me into thinking that, oh, I could do this too. So that is one of those people for me. All right, let's go to sell one like this. Network with her. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it like that. I guess like if I ever saw her in a store, I'd definitely say hi. You're cute and trendy like her. Thanks. I appreciate that. No, it'd be interesting to run in here. Like today, we were out at Second Ave thrift store, which is over, it's what, like 45 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
And we ran into another reseller. It's like one of the first people that actually asked me one time when I was wearing my camera if I did YouTube. It's pretty cool. Be bold girl. If you see her, oh, I'll definitely say hi. I'll definitely say hi to her. Yeah, definitely. All right, upload. Let's see. Did it not? I must hit a button. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, with this one, click. There we go. All right. How many you got done so far over there?
2.
Are those pretty common on there?
The manuals?
Yeah.
It depends on what they are. Like the motorcycle manuals and like boat motor.
But I mean, like on eBay, are they pretty common?
Some are, some aren't. Depends on what kind of car and what years. If you find a Honda or a Toyota repair manual, those are always going to be better than like, a Saturn or a Datsun, because, nobody really has any of those cars left. Ford Bronco, Ford Ranger. No, I do not need to promote.
You want to promote your listings? Or do y'all promote listings? Do you guys do coupons? Do you guys do any of that stuff? Alright, I'm gonna go in here quick. Sorry for the clicking noise of my keyboard on my computer. Oh, jeez. No, I have not been drinking. At least not tonight. Alright. I'm gonna put it up for the same thing. There we go. Good night. Do coupons and promotions and markdown sales. Let's do. Turn it off. I really wish I could play like different music. Ding. Do you have any sales going out tomorrow?
No, I mailed my other one Saturday. I have nothing today.
Promote just above suggested up to a maximum 9%. I'd like to see what people like to say about that. I feel like it's still very mixed opinions on promoting running sales a lot. Or how often you're doing it. What? Okay. All right. Dr. T is listed.
Nice. You don't want for it.
Try word promoted. I like listed. Occasionally, I will try to do some sales. Definitely, I do compute markdown sales. Good to know. I was doing promoted promotions. I did that for like a couple months.
On eBay?
Mm-hmm. I haven't done it in a while. Probably should. Probably should do that. All right. That is sure. I'll do that one. We'll do rock. So you have acoustic, cinematic, dance pop, daydreaming, feeding the ducks, into space, lo-fi, night driving, and rock. That is your choices.
What in the world is feeding the ducks?
I think it's the first one I had on.
How do you define music?
Sorry, y'all. It's gonna get loud. That's feeding the ducks. Like what? Drop. Yeah. What's up, Rolando? How are you? Performance content. Hello. No dubstep. Yeah, right. I know. You'd think there'd be some dubstep. Oh, it'd be nice to like do some roll. In the now or vintage, like, or guys, some classic stuff would be cool. Come on, Fozzie.
You could have, you could have just like instrumental.
I know, like something a little bit different. I don't know what the heck they think of Feeding the Ducks is.
What if, like,
who comes up with a name like that? Who does Feeding the Ducks? If y'all are new here, I'm over in my light box. Maybe the lurkers out there are new here.
I wonder if like some people get away with it, like using like karaoke music.
Maybe.
Without lyrics.
Can you do that? My cartoons list is stuck to my arm. Guess if y'all missed it, I was on the Nashville Flippers channel on this past Monday, and we were doing like the reseller draft kind of thing for our favorite cartoon characters. That was interesting. It was fun. And then Thursday I was on with Rachel Strickland, so that was cool. It was good getting back into it with them. All right. What a Fozzie bear. What a Fozzie. Hello. No, I got Dr. Teeth listed. I'm going into Fozzie right now. Where's the Fozzie been now? I wonder if all the Muppets are like that, like that value.
They might be. Might have been like a limited run.
I think Stone's having some issues with some decals on there.
I think so too.
Alright, I'm gonna do 45 for him. 45. Great. Now it's done. I'm gonna start over again.
Feeding the Ducks?
No, that's Rock.
What's the Rock one called?
It just says Rock.
Oh.
It's just okay. It's no, that's just what that one is. There's only like 8 options. What is this? Yeah, the Sesame Street ones can be very pricey. That's what I was figuring. We got paid. Right. Cool. Nice, Junk Monkey. Nice, Mike. I was gonna say, nice, Kyle. I don't know what else to do now. I need to show Paul this one. It's like he's obsessed.
Yeah.
Compare the platypus. He's obsessed with things. So I need to show Paul.
He's obsessed with that?
This is like his
Really?
one was favorite. Yeah, it's like favorite character, like along with Charmander. Yeah, this one's actually quite a good condition. And from the Disney store.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you dare list that. See, I was wondering if you were lurking or not. He's in very good condition, Paul.
Super clean.
Yes. Super clean. Yes.
Good tag condition.
Yes, he's awesome. He's in great condition.
How much you gonna pay for it, Paul?
Damn me, Paul. All right, he's on the desk. He's not getting listed.
Why the heck not?
He's gonna want to buy him.
It's your best offer, Paul.
Send me. I have monies. So it's on the desk for you. Make an offer quick, Paul.
Hurry up. So I'm gonna list it.
Mike over here is gonna sit there and take it over. Howdy, Charlie. lips are burning.
Tired?
Oh, it's a long weekend.
We've been super
It's been a
busy.
long
We've been
weekend.
very busy.
Like between like doing the model competition stuff yesterday and being out today.
I mean, traffic didn't help.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but that is what it is. We were only inconvenienced for an hour and a half. Somebody else's life was completely changed. So,
Yep.
this is Paul's spirit animal. Paul, you need to get a You should have like an alternate logo with a platypus. Oh my God. I need to look up. Box, Funko Pop, Disney Muppets. Stop burning.
Did you have something in it? You had a cleaner in it?
I don't think that was earlier. I'm just gonna like. Like I said, there's just always some kind of pain.
Do you need an eye patch?
Yeah.
You like the Goonies? You like the...
Hey, you guys. Ugh. Everyone working and working. Just chilling. Oh, I think I saw banana.
I hate that. You get something
Something.
it's kind of like lingers and burns.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, auction. I'm not working, just lurking. That's why I always say hi to lurkers. I should have a shirt that says that. And wear it on lives. Hello, lurkers. Let's go. Actually, I have to do 45. 45 on this one.
Which one?
Raspberry.
Did you look up Jack?
I haven't looked up Jack yet. I'm going to in a minute. Alright, list item. Alright, get that one done. Paul the platypus flipper. Well, if he's moving, like you could change it to that. Like,
Do they have platypuses in Florida?
I thought platypuses isn't that like an Australia thing?
No!
I thought like specifically like where they come from.
I thought platypuses are like in sort of like the
Oh god, now I was thinking this thing. Like, okay, somebody Google platypuses and tell me where
like
they come from.
central U.S. Kind of like how beavers are, or like the Northwest.
Where have you seen platypuses at? Somebody go Google platypuses. The ones that are working. The ones that are just lurking. Somebody look up platypus for me and tell me where they come from.
I don't think they're Australian. Come on now.
I remember learning about that in school.
What school did you go to?
It was in Arizona, okay?
There's no platypuses in Arizona.
No, there's not. But I remember. Platypi.
Platypi.
First of all.
Platypuses.
It's definitely Australia. That's what I thought. They'll produce. They're from New Zealand. And they're on Australia. Yeah, see?
Okay, New Zealand. That makes sense.
See, I was partially right. I had like the right region going on.
South Pacific area, yes. Okay. Close
Like
enough.
they're not here. That's for sure. They're in Australia, San Diego Zoo. Yeah. Like that's like if you ever saw it, it'd be in a zoo. I don't think they're naturally here.
Yeah.
Would you say the Midwest?
No,
like a beaver?
the Northwest. I'm thinking of like
They're not like beavers.
Like Oregon or
Oregon. No. It's like one of those things that, like, I remember.
I've never seen one, so it's not like.
Because I remember, like, learning about them along with, like, when I was learning about ones that have pouches. What's it called?
Kangaroo.
No! The term for them. Oh my god.
The term for what?
Marsupials.
Oh.
There we go. I remember learning about them when I was talking about marsupials at the same time. That's of Australia.
Platypi. The word.
They're also not secret agents, Mike. Because Perry the Platypus is a secret agent.
Right.
God, I forgot where he put his animals.
I'm sorry. They did not all make it on the ark.
He misplaced them.
Noah forgot a few of them for the ark.
Alright, and do y'all say, okay, I always thought it was possums for a long time, not opossums. I didn't learn it until I moved to the East Coast.
Possums. Possums. Okay, yeah. I want to hear what they have to say about this.
I want to know what everybody says about that.
Possum.
That's why they're possums. Like,
maybe that's because you hear like the term like play
possum.
Possum. Yeah.
It's never been opossum. I also watering. The other one now.
You like Tabasco sauce over there?
I'm just falling apart. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I saw this once upon a time guy. Rumpelstiltskin. I was a grown man before I learned about the. Oh, see? I thought it was just the possum.
Really?
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know because you have a Possum Town Pike here. Like.
Oh, Possum Town.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's how you were. I'm like Possum Town. Like,
Possum Town.
Possum Town.
Down here in Texas. Called possums.
They're possums.
Oh, possums.
And they're nasty looking too. And they're mean.
Do you call armadillos dillos in Texas?
It's the armadillo.
Armadillo. You're just making up words.
You know what? Don't tell me what to do, God. Apparently, possums and opossums are different animals somehow. Oh, I didn't know. What's a possum? Now I'm going to Google this.
God does not believe you.
God does not believe you. Oh, okay.
Possum.
Opossum. Opossum. When I put it into Google, it just turned into possum. Or possum.
Because Google's always right.
Are possums harmful? I like how it says possum, but it says opossum, like down in the description, are not aggressive. Their open-mouthed, defensive hissing is merely a bluff.
Well, yeah, because they got those big, sharp teeth, and they look like they're going to come gnaw at your ankles, but they're not that bad.
Gnaw your ankles. Oh, and also, what can possibly do? Wikipedia is not honestly referred to. See? Thank y'all to everybody who's Googling things for me. We're learning new things here. This is what we do on Sunday nights. That's what happens on Shenanigans. Shenanigans is what we learn. We learn new things. Ugh. Okay. So this is Funko Pop Rumpelstiltskin. What was Rumpelstiltskin's thing? Like you had to like do something for him? Oh god, this is gonna drive me nuts. I keep having all these questions I have like no answers to. According to the World Atlas, opossums are North American and possums are Australian. Mm-hmm. Kind of like how sweet potatoes and yams are actually two different plants. But they would call them all the same. That is true. That is true. They also have pouches in the front to carry their babies. Maybe that's the reason why, like, yeah. I don't know. But it's like,
Well, opossums, don't the babies like climb on the back of the mom?
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
dad or whoever.
they hang out.
It's kind of like reach.
You
on.
had to get him to say his name. That's what it was. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh yeah, you couldn't say his name,
Yeah.
or otherwise you were cursed or you turned into something.
Yeah. It's just so long since I've like done any of those, like the fairy tales or.
Wasn't there like a
Folklore.
cartoon, like a scary cartoon with like that skin?
Yeah. There's like a horror movie.
Does anybody remember Ernest Scared Stupid?
I loved it.
That troll was.
What's up, Dustin? How are you? What are you up to this evening? This is an educational channel, isn't it? So it was about reselling, but I can't accept that, right? I know. You know what? Well, it's like you're listing things and you have questions, and then you don't. You just need to know more. Why can't I spell all? There I go. Crumple. Slow skin. That's not how you spell that, but okay. Once upon a time. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. Editing. Living the dream. Definitely work on editing.
What kind of editing? Video editing?
Video editing.
What kind of software?
Voice of God would like to know what kind of software you use. So old. When's the last time that show was? I remember when the first season came out. Video pad, which I don't recommend. Hoping to switch to DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro.
If you can afford the monthly payments for the Adobe package, Premiere is really good. That's what I use.
Mike is a professional videographer / project manager. He got on to me about just saying videographer the other night. So he's a videographer, but he's also a project manager for a production company. Thanks, Cole. Cole. Yanni. That's a nice shirt.
What's up, Cole?
Hi, John. Hello to everybody coming in. How are y'all doing? Cole, what are you up to? If y'all didn't know, Cole is my brother. One of them. All right, let's go to... I can't... Okay. Let's go to... So one like this. No, I don't need to do this one. What's up, Jake? Yeah, I don't understand YouTube notifications whatsoever, because sometimes I go out, sometimes I don't. Some people get them, some people don't. Sometime I reach a point in my life where I can't not think of the line and baby got back. That's for me a lot. I forgot about that. All right. Oh, yeah. I've never seen a sparkly Funko Pop. He's shining. Okay. Ugh. What's up, Ray? How are you? We're learning all kinds of new things over here. About animals. About platypuses.
Platypi.
Platypi. Sorry. Platypi.
Platypi.
Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Tell them like we need a pop cold one with the boys.
Who's that?
Cold. What's up, Delmarva Picker? What, everybody filtering in? Cole, if you're still here, do you say possum or opossum? I don't know.
You gotta pronounce the O a little more.
Opossum.
Possum or opossum?
Opossum. It just don't sound right. It's like me trying to say crayons. It's crowns.
That's what?
It's crowns.
Crowns? Crowns?
Crayons. Crayons. Is that how you say it? Crayons?
Crayon. Not crowns.
It's crowns. It's always been. Oh.
What? You're gonna what?
Oh. You're gonna change the oh. It's like me saying full.
You just said the same word 3 times?
Do they lay eggs or give live birth? I don't know.
Platypi?
Platypi. Paul, do they lay eggs or do they give live birth? What do they do?
No.
Paul. Crayons, yeah. Crayons.
Crayon?
Oh no, I said toilet.
Did you say toilet?
Toilet.
Toilet?
Toilet.
Toilet. Toilet.
The toilet.
Toilet.
Toilet. They lay eggs.
I don't remember hearing about that.
I wouldn't think that they lay eggs.
Did somebody say like it was one of the only mammals that lays eggs?
I don't know. Commode, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess chickens are mammals. They lay eggs.
Chickens have feathers. They don't have.
They're mammals. Chickens are mammals. They're warm-blooded.
Yeah. Brother.
Blooded. Warm-blooded. But like, what other non-mammals can you think of? I mean, I guess if platypi do, then
Platypi. Turlet.
toilet.
Now we're talking about animals giving birth.
Mammals laying eggs.
Mammals laying eggs.
It's a quiz. What other mammals lay eggs besides chickens?
I feel like we need to have like
platypi.
a trivia night on this kind of crap.
That's kind of what this is right now.
It is the only mammal that lay eggs.
Platypi?
Yeah, see, chickens are not mammals. That's
They're
what I thought. We're learning new things, okay? God is like really dumbfounded right now that chickens are not mammals. Are you Googling this now? God does not believe this. Rugby is so confusing. No scrums, no passing, no offsides. Mammals give milk to their young. Chickens do not do this. Therefore, they are not mammals.
I mean, I guess, well, technically chickens are birds, but...
They're not in the mammal category. The rugby is so confusing. No scrums, no passing, no offsides. Tam Bell, what are you watching? God's testing us again. Exactly. Go. Did you get all those manuals done?
Yeah, I'm all up.
And those have all like been listed before, like you were able to do like sell.
Oh yeah,
sell somewhere?
These things sell really well.
Watching my first American rugby game. Is it actual rugby or is it football?
rugby.
Is it rugby?
There's American rugby leagues now.
Is it on TV? Are they broadcast? I have so many questions tonight. So many. How's business? Any fun sales this week? Football. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, Tim and Bella like you play like. I've seen the UK chats a lot.
Gotcha.
Oh. I'm trying to think. I've been selling a lot of Halloween masks this like last couple weeks. Halloween stuff is selling. Okay. Steam. Trophy. Paste. Football is different for us. Yes, that's technically soccer. Us Americans like to do things differently for some reason. Odd reason. It was like what I was talking about the other day about like why we have to be use the imperial system. What is up, Anfisa? How are you, girl? How are things? I know you have all these projects going on right now. I just keep pushing myself back over this corner, so I'll slowly just keep migrating across the floor. Thank you for taking those out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking those with you. Yeah, you got it. All right, dish it. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? I feel like my comments are like coming in really slow. What makes a mammal a mammal? Figuratively, you don't. But literally, you have to. I always thought of mammal. If y'all are coming here right now and are confused of what we're talking about, we went through the whole spectrum of a platypus, platypi, and then opossum or possum, just learning a lot of new things about animals. Conditions. No, just need to be good condition. Good condition, okay. Alright, wait. Good. Great. Exact comments. You're talking about how everyone sucks or did at one point in their life. I think that's just a point of view. That's not everybody sucks. Everybody's awesome in their own way. Music. Anybody can tell me a good was it free music that would be good to listen to? Great. All right. Here we go. 6-3. Done. All right. Got those done. I'm gonna do this. Y'all remember? I remember these as a kid. Y'all remember these kind of spiders? Growing up, they had that weird bumpy texture to them. I remember having those as a kid. keep trying to grab like Halloween stuff here and there. I think I got the majority of my stuff listed. Or it's sold. I'll probably do it. More life-size vintage fire hang. Like $18 for him. My guess. Vintage. Spider. If I put plastic, it's not Spider-Man. Tarantula. There you go. It works too. Yeah, I think they're just kind of cool. There's like certain things I keep picking up now, but man, I haven't seen these things in years. It's not marked or anything. Hello, Ben. Oh, he's not waving. What's up, Ping? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Hang out for a little longer, get a couple more listings done. I'm not really seeing any of these on eBay unless I do it much. Wait, I didn't correctly. Like mosquito flying around. Hello to everybody coming in. I lived in the Ozarks most of my life and have never seen a tarantula in the wild. The kids used to bring them to school all the time. I didn't think they would be in that area. I think I saw them when I lived in Arizona. You didn't have enough?
Enough what?
Games?
Well, I said my goal was to get that entire box of games listed, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
That was a couple weeks ago. Right?
That we got it?
Well, when you were saying that.
Well, I started. I mean, there was like almost 100 games in that thing.
Someone wanted a tarantula but changed his mind to a water dragon. That's cool. Yeah. What's God over here used to have a pet tarantula named Rosie.
Rose-haired tarantula. Yeah. Look it up.
Did you just get tired of having it and then you just gave it away?
So I got the thing when I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9. And we kept it alive long enough to the point where I think I was a teenager. I was probably 17. It was still alive. And we gave it away to like a school. Yeah. It was like, when is this thing gonna die?
That's nice. Never saw a tarantula in the wild while living in Arizona for 20 plus years. Yeah, I did. Freaking also, yeah. Tarantula, black widows were all
Scorpions,
over.
right?
Oh, I used to.
Scorpions are a big.
I'd find them in my bed. Like we'd constantly have to check the bed before you climbed in, and no, we'd find them in like our dirty laundry. Like they'd be dead.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
There was a wolf spider at one point that was like in front of our front door. We had to go and figure out how to get into the house to get around it. My mom used to have a tarantula. Didn't like them. I don't mind spiders. Let's do this. Let's do... Oh, okay. No. Centipedes that were 2 feet long. Yeah, they're freaking huge. Any kind of bug, then there's insects down there. Bought out a pet store once. The only thing that bothered me was a bird eater spider. I had to transport it an hour and kept it in the seat next to me, so I keep an eye on it. Wow.
Wait.
A bird-eating spider.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that would like.
That could eat a little bird. Yeah.
That could eat birds. Like they're like freaked out by it because I had to keep it in the seat next to him to transport it.
What, they bought one?
They bought out a pet shop.
Oh.
The contents of a pet shop. They had to move it.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, Karen? How are you? I'm like, did you ever think maybe your parents were just buying a new tarantula every year, or so like the old hamster trick?
So the funny thing is about tarantulas and kind of all arachnids, if you know about them, same thing with crustaceans, is that they molt. So the first time it molted in a cage, it looked like we had 2 spiders, and we had no idea what was going on. So like every, 8 months to a year, there would be another molted spider shell in the cage. It was really cool. We would keep it in like little plastic things and scare people with them. It was cool.
Like, I want to be reincarnated as a bird-eater spider because that sounds badass. There's just a few things. There's only a few animals that really bother me, I think, that I would not be able to handle.
There's not a whole lot that I don't mind snakes.
What were those giant hermit crabs that we were watching a couple weeks ago? The coconut.
Oh yeah, coconut crabs.
Coconut crabs. Those are creepy. We're talking about animals on the show today.
Centipedes are the ones that get me.
Earwigs. Earwigs are like.
Earwigs are weird.
They're weird.
But like the things with like the ton of legs are like the ones that get me.
What was it with that fly?
So like look up Helgermites.
Okay.
Those things are.
What was that fly that I found? The big one I found at the gas station. I'm impressed a spider could live that long. Part of love, I guess. He just loved Rosie a lot. Yeah, I guess it doesn't do much. I mean, if you keep it. Right, I'm gonna give up. We're gonna do this guy.
So the Helgermites, they turn into the Dobson fly.
That's the one with the big mandibles.
So the male has a huge mandible that it looks kind of like an earwig. But
that's the one we saw on the.
That's the one that you have a picture of that we saw on the building.
Yeah.
Then the female Dobson fly has like these pincers that can actually pinch you. Like it's got a mouth. Yes, this is the Helgermite.
That looks like an alien. looks like a freaking alien.
That turns into the Dobson fly, which are really.
And I will show you.
They're like 5 inches long.
This is what that turns into. That's what I saw. There you go. Yeah, that's what I saw on the side of the gas station. It's so gross. Yeah, right before that, I found this beetle just hanging out outside of the gas station.
That was like a 3-inch beetle.
Yeah, that thing was huge. Yeah, those bugs. Not running into any lanternflies. So when we went up to Carlisle, PA yesterday for a model competition, we was at the Army Heritage and Educational Center.
Yeah.
So they had like a whole like reenacting thing going on while we were there too, and then while we're like standing outside the food truck, I'm getting pelted by these freaking those lanternflies, and I'd never seen one because they're not really around here where we're at. So it was my first time like really seeing one. So I tried smushing one and putting it into a little ketchup container so I could bring it home, so I could put it inside of a box and put it in my cabinet. Because I'm demented and weird. Yeah.
That's not weird. That's cool.
I collect bugs. So if any of y'all come across anything like that, anything that's kind of like the apothecary, like bugs, beetles, anything like that, let me know. I'm down for that kind of stuff. Cyberforce. Titanfall Marvel Legend. What do you call a person that clicks bugs? What is that? Is there a name for it technically? Entomologist. I mean, like, okay, entomologist, and like, it's like technically they're the scientist of that. Like, is there an actual name for a person who just collects them rather than not like study them? You're supposed to kill them, so bring jars. No, their hair. No, it's dead. No, I'm gonna pin it inside of a little like box.
Like a butterfly. Like
Yeah, kind of like how you like preserve, like put little like butterflies inside boxes to preserve them. That's what I'm doing with that, because when their wings are open, they're really pretty. They're invasive, but they're pretty.
Like I was telling Shay, probably illegal to transport that thing over state line.
It's dead, so
yeah, I know.
It's dead.
It was pretty.
It's very pretty when they're open. And then when you pointed out like that, they were like, you could see them flying around. They're like showing off red.
Then you can see them everywhere.
Yeah.
You kind of pay attention.
There's a flea market booth here with all kinds of weird bug stuff in jars, and paperweights and showcases. That's awesome. I need to find. I want to find more stuff like that. Because like I have a giant butterfly that I got at a yard sale because some guy he was getting rid of a bunch of his his collection that he sells, and he had one there that I got. I should have bought more. I didn't. I know.
Some of them were kind of falling apart though.
I mean, there was definitely decent ones.
Awesome.
I got that down in Florida at a thrift shop. You
That's what
remember
we
that?
got down for the
It was
wedding.
a wedding. Yeah, I have this. It's old. Where's this originally from? You used to be able to tell where it was from. Yeah, it's got like the old like vintage clearance. I love this kind of stuff. This stuff makes me happy. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to do. I want a beetle. Yeah, I collect dead things. Dead bug carcasses. Probably in your area, your normal climate. Like the type of climate there. Huh. Yeah, I really haven't seen them. I mean, we've seen like the signs on the side of the road, like the billboards that are like tell you to kill them. We've seen those around here, but we actually haven't seen them. Say this, and they'll probably.
Well, we haven't seen them in our county.
Yeah, in our county.
No, granted, where
Pretty
we went.
invasive, yeah. Going out in the state of Florida regarding all this upcoming move. What is she doing in there? Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Got a couple things done. So then I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I was wanting to do a thing on starting tomorrow, but I'm gonna be busy tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna start doing Monday morning live, probably about an hour long. It'll be from maybe 10 to 11. And it'll be one of those things where you can. It's not necessarily gonna be like listing focused, but it'll be like organization and like planning out your week, like planning goals or organizing your office space kind of thing. So it's kind of like a hangout kind of deal. So that's what I'm gonna be doing on Monday mornings, but not this Monday, next Monday. So that'll be. I think I'm gonna start calling those kick it Mondays. Yeah. Plush fight. Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that on Mondays. That way, kind of just get people geared up, and if they need motivation for the week, just they can hop in. But yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for the random conversations and the educational learning we have over here. But yeah, thank y'all. Hope you have a good night. Have a good week. And yeah, we'll see you around. Night, y'all.